Welcome, me Herman here, and I'm back bringing you today another Gen 8 Ubers Pokemon Showdown Live with this fun team I made around Landorus-I. So Landorus-T, obviously an OU mon, but Landorus-I always gets released into OU early in the gen and then instantly gets banned. And that's because it's so strong with Sheer Force and Life Orb. Sheer Force negating the effects of Life Orb. So in Ubers, I've been testing a good bit with this, and I think this is its best set. Well, at least as like a breaker. You can also run like Rock Polish, say, and then try and get a sweep off. But today we're just going to use it sort of as a breaker. So we have Earth Power, which hits a lot of the tier very hard, and then what doesn't hit, like Ho-Oh, we have Rock Slide for. And also Yveltal is often, immune to Earth Power, so we have Knock Off to knock off its boots, then we'll get up Stealth Rocks, and then, hit it with a Rock Slide. And then we have Focus Blast, because I was testing with this team, and Ferrothorn was a bit of a problem. That might have been before I had Ho-Oh, but, just did Ferrothorn really hard. So, that's Landorus-I. Then we have Necrozma here, pretty standard, except I put Shed Shell on it because I was seeing a bit of Gothitelle. So Gothitelle with the Shadow Tag, and it traps you, and then you lose your Necrozma. It's sad. So got a Shed Shell, sort of a defensive Ho-Oh here. Landorus is really going to be sort of our breaker. Normal Scarf Xerneas. I'm trying Timid this time. Usually I run Modest and enough speed to outspeed Calyrex Shadow, but I just wanted to give Timid a try. When you're Timid, you outrun things like Scarf Kyogre, which is nice. And let's see, regular, especially defensive Yveltal, and mix Palkia with Focus Punch. Hit those Blissies. I love this set. This is a mixed attacker. This is a mixed attacker, so yeah, I really like mixed attackers. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So, I'll pause the video and I'll be back with the first game. Alright, and we're back, and we're playing a pretty standard looking team here. One ground immunity, one thing that can really take an Earth Power. I have to save Ho-Oh, I think, for the Xerneas. I expect sort of an Yveltal lead, so I'm actually gonna lead with my Xerneas. Yep. And then just click Moonblast. Some people like to stay in with their Yveltal. I think I'm gonna go into my own Yveltal and probably defog. Yeah, because I don't want rocks to be up when the Zacian comes in, because if this thing has Assurance, my Necrozma is going to get hit really hard. So I'm going to double here. Yeah, double into Ho-Oh, because it would take any one hit, and it stops any odd switches. So my opponent goes into Eternatus. I get the burn quickly, which isn't exactly what I want. I think I go into Xerneas here. Yeah, I think I go into Xerneas here. So my opponent goes for Toxic. That's fine, because of course we're Rest Talk. What's it called? We're Rest Talk Xerneas. So now my opponent really has to heal here, which gives us, I think, a great switch into Landorus. And I'm just gonna go for Knockoff on the Yveltal. Yep. And now once we get our rocks up, we can take care of this Yveltal. So, against this Yveltal, a defensive Yveltal, I think we can go into Ho-Oh as my opponent clicks U-turn. Though I don't know what they threatened me with. Oh, I guess a Toxic. That's fine. I'm just gonna click Brave Bird here. Again, we have, my opponent overpredicts. That's great. Now is definitely gonna recover. I think I'm gonna go into Necrozma and get my rocks up. Oh, my opponent goes for Toxic, even better. Now we get our stealth rocks. Alright, now he tries to get his stealth rocks. So this Zacian's gonna be a threat. I'm gonna go into Landorus here. I think we go for Earth Power. Okay, my opponent predicts that, goes into Veltal. And I expect some sort of U-turn here because this thing has U-turn. Oh, so close. 51. Let's see. I think we go into Veltal here and click Defog. My opponent's probably gonna roost. We were so close there to taking this out. Click Defog. Again, I don't want this Zacian to click Assurance. And I'm again gonna make the Ho-Oh play. Yeah, my opponent goes for Behemoth Blade. It's fine. Now I'm gonna go into Necrozma. Yeah, my opponent does have Wild Charge, so that's interesting. 32. I'm gonna click Moonlight here. I gotta keep this safe. Usually, actually, these Mars Shadows can't really touch Necrozma. But we can probably just go right into Ho-Oh anyways. My opponent predicts my Veltal and goes for close combat. That's fine. I'm just gonna click Brave Bird. Yeah, this thing's gonna drop. So the Eternatus is down. One very annoying threat. And we're looking pretty. Again, I still have to save this Ho-Oh for the Xerneas, so I gotta be careful here. My opponent goes into Zacian. I have a full health Necrozma, so I'm not worried too much. I kind of want rocks. Do I want a Thunder Wave? I think I'm gonna click Thunder Wave here. Alright, that works. Veltal is Thunder Waved. I do kind of have to keep this healthy. Foul Play, U-turn, Roost. Go into Palkia. My opponent clicks Foul Play and does... Wow, that does a lot. My opponent could have Sucker Punch, but we're gonna hope they don't. Opponent just takes me out with 2 Foul Plays. I'm just gonna go into Landorus and click Knockoff. Should take this out. The problem is now my Landorus is slower than most things, but it gets a kill every time Necrozma comes in. So Zacian comes in. Can't really go for Wild Charge very effectively. Can I sack anything else? Theoretically, I could sack a Veltal. That's probably... Okay. That's probably the better choice. So, actually didn't end up sacking a Veltal, because my opponent made a double switch. But I figured that Veltal is really good because... Or, I mean, Landorus is good because every time Necrozma comes in, we basically get a knockout. Well, Veltal just sort of lets in Zacian. So the Xerneas goes for Para Full Para. Goes for Geomancy. And we just blow it away with Whirlwind. And my opponent forfeits. So good game to my opponent. And I'll be back with another one. Alright, we're back. And we have this let's see, Shuckle team. I think I'm just gonna lead I think I'm going to lead a Veltal. Click Taunt and then click Defog. I imagine my opponent has a Mental Herb, but this should at least sort of shut that down a bit. Waiting on my opponent here. Going to Defog now. So my opponent goes into Xerneas. So that's great. My opponent has no rocks. Calyrex comes in. That's an interesting switch. I'm just gonna click Sacred Fire here. What are you doing? I am a Ho-Oh, which means I have special defense. Which makes me question why my opponent thinks this is a good idea. Hopefully I get a burn here. Nice. Gonna go back into a Veltal. And just click Defog, I think. My opponent might Encore me, I don't really care. I guess my opponent has no attacking moves. Taunt the Xerneas. Go into my Necrozma. If they double back into Shuckle, they go into Zacian. Oh, even better. Get up my rocks. Okay. Go for Thunder Wave. I guess we Sunsteel Strike. Nice luck. Better lucky than good. And good foul play on this. Yeah, Sunsteel Strike again. Because better lucky than good. There's no way we give this Calyrex a sub. We just don't. Yeah, we just stay in on anything. The Shuckle is almost dead. We're winning the Hazard War. Let's go. Alright, so Rayquaza comes in. Has no... whatchamacallit. Seems to have no item, and now is crit and dead. I don't know what that play was. We did have Scarf Xerneas, which would have outspeeded guaranteed. And now we wait. Okay, Xerneas. Now there Xerneas comes. Why are you going into alt? Go into your freaking Calyrex or Marshadow. My opponent is just playing very strangely. Marshadow finally comes in, but it's too late. Yeah, we just click Sunsteel Strike. As I'm sure my opponent's going to sub. Okay, no, it doesn't sub. That's fine. I think we then go into a Velton. I think this is too much drawback. Even if my opponent decides to substall, yeah, like this, eventually you're just going to be in range of Xerneas, so this does not matter. They're just losing health, which is good for me. They're not gaining special defense. Xerneas is just going to clean this up in a second. My opponent... See, now they can't even make a sub. It doesn't matter if they attack me or not. I don't even... no, they can't even take me out from here without a crit. Yep. I guess I'm going to go out into... Alright, my opponent forfeits. Alright. I'll be back with the next one. Alright, we're back against this guy, who has a pretty standard looking team with a Giratina. I think what I'm going to do is lead... what am I going to lead? I guess I'm just going to lead Landorus. They might lead... Okay, they led this. Damage on this is great. Ho-Oh kind of walls this though, I bet. Do I want damage on this, or do I want Ho-Oh? I guess we'll go Ho-Oh. Because it probably takes anything. My opponent Draco's doesn't do a ton. Why is there switching to this? I guess they're switching as Eternatus. My opponent goes for Thunder Wave, very skillful by my opponent. And now I'm just going to spam Knock. Knock knocks his boot. Oh, the Life Orb. Okay. I wonder how much Rock Slide will do. I'm going to go for it, because it's Sheer Force Life Orb boosted, but we don't get it. My opponent goes for a Bleaving Wing, gets back a bunch of HP. I'm not sure if my opponent has Sucker Punch, so I'm going to go into Xerneas. I imagine they would have Sucker Punch. Yeah. Now they're going into a Steel type. So, let's see. back into Landorus. And I'm just gonna click knock here, expecting Giratina to come in. Yep. Get a nice 31 off on this thing. Go for another. Oh, it has Shadow Sneak. Okay, well that's the thing. That's fine. Let's go into Yveltal and click Foul Play. I think is the play here. I did not mean to use play twice. But yeah, that does 52. That's great. I'm going to quickly go into Necrozma. My opponent beat him with Blades. Now I'm going to click Sunsteel Strike. Ooh, I expected Yveltal there. Does this thing have Poltergeist or something? Poltergeist? Poltergeist? I don't know. Back into Yveltal to Thunder Wave me. Get a little bit of chip on Eternatus. Ooh, it's Life Orb? Something? I'm gonna go Necrozma first, just to see what it does. Flamethrowers. Oh, God! Yeah, it's Life Orb. That was a mistake. We do have a Ho-Oh here. Don't know if we'll be able to Life Orb Toxic. Wow, okay. Going to Xerneas here and start spamming Moonblast. Yeah, spam Moonblast. This thing... My opponent goes into Necrozma. This is probably our best chance to get our own Necrozma healthy. So let's do that. Sunsteel Strikes, that should do nothing. Let's Moonlight. Yep, we're back. That's awesome. I'm gonna click Moonlight again. And then Thunder Wave something myself. Here comes back the Yveltal. And we get our Necrozma back to almost full. Let's see. I think we go into... kind of go into Ho-Oh here. I want to burn this thing. Snarls. That's okay. Most of my team is physical attacking. So we go for Sacred Fire just to do some damage. Get a nice burn. Probably force to recover. And judging by my opponent's set, it can't really touch Xerneas without Flamethrower. Once again, we just click Moonblast. It's really no drawback. Because now my opponent's Necrozma is at less than half, less than... not a lot. I'm going to click Stealth Rocks here. So my opponent goes into Yveltal, Snarl, Oblivion Wing, Sucker Punch. I wonder if they have knockoff. I'm really curious. Or maybe this is their Defogger and Giratina's not. Yeah, so this is their Defogger. We know their whole set now. I'm going to double back into Xerneas. This thing can't touch Xerneas. Oh, Giratina comes in, even better. We could possibly Aromatherapy here. I don't think it's necessary quite yet. Get the Moonblast damage in, go into Necrozma, and click Thunder Wave. Is that the play? Oh, Calyrex comes in. That's mildly annoying. Yeah, I guess I was being too predictable. My opponent goes for Substitute. I think we're just going to go for Foul Play. Alright, this is... Alright. We're just going to go into Ho-Oh here and blow this thing away. Because they're going to sub. Yeah, be annoying. That's fine. Go for Leech Seed. Yep, miss, which is great. Okay, well, I could have just stayed in. You were gonna miss. So he can only really do damage. Oh, it does have Wild Charge. Interesting. Well, we take out the Zacian. I don't know if that was a great trade. But with Zacian gone, Yveltal is pretty free here, I would guess. Well, I'd definitely say that Necrozma is really their only Xerneas switch in now. Giratina's injured, Eternatus is burned, Yveltal is almost dead. Let's see. Yeah, here comes Yveltal, as I sort of predict. Now we go Xerneas, we just click Moonblast, safe. Alright, now I'm gonna go Necrozma and then go Thunderwave. They have to Morning Sun here, or they're gonna get swept by Xerneas. Thunderwave on anything, like this Yveltal. Now go, so it's Snarl, Oblivion, Sucker Punch. Actually, this thing can't really touch me, which is hilarious. I lied. That was a lot. That's so. Why does that do so much? Going to Xerneas. I mean, I know I'm like weak to it, but that's not a very strong move. Into Xerneas. Double back into Necrozma. Easy, easy, easy. Stealth Rock up. My opponent might also go for Stealth Rocks. We'll see. My opponent goes back into Yveltal. We go for Rocks. Now I'm going to go into my own Yveltal. And click Taunt. So there we go. We got sort of the hacks we needed. My opponent decides to go for that. I guess we'll go into Xerneas here and force this thing out. It's really annoying. Surprised they predicted that. We're just gonna Moonblast. Yeah, force the Yveltal to come in on Rocks. I'm very curious what this thing's gonna do. I'm gonna go Palkia. I haven't really gotten Palkia yet. Morning Suns, Sunsteel Strike. I think we just click Surf. Yeah, that's gonna be 2 a KO. Now I'm gonna switch it up. Yep. I'm not choiced. So we take out the Eternatus. That thing was a big, fast, annoying threat. Now I'm gonna click Thunder. This is also a threat. They does have Sucker Punch. But he knows that I know that he knows. I don't know. Yeah, my opponent goes for Sucker Punch. We're going to take out this Yveltal. My opponent's team is not very good at dealing with Yveltal. Okay, so now I'm scared of being Thunderwaved. Very much so. Let's go into our own Necrozma. My opponent goes for Sunsteel Strike. That's interesting. And we're going to go for our own Thunder Wave. I wonder what else this guy has. More Sunsteel Strikes, that's for sure. I think I'm also gonna click Sunsteel Strike. No? Okay. Let's Helmet. Alright. My opponent goes for Rocks. Ooh, Yveltal doesn't have its boots, which is not my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna go into this. On the Sunsteel Strike, and now I'm gonna spam Surf. And if they go into Giratina, I'm gonna probably just go for Spatial Ren. So my opponent goes into Giratina. We hit them with the Surf. It nearly takes them out. If they take me out here, I don't care. Because then I just have a free switch into Yveltal. My opponent goes into Calyrex. I'll bet you $1 million they go for Sub. Oh, they go for Leech Seed. Alright, well, similar. Now we click Surf. Alright, you can go for that. But now you don't get Leech Seed recovery. I wonder if Xerneas takes this out. I'm gonna calc. Scarp Xerneas. We're timid against Calyrex. Shadow. Moonblast is 60 min. Okay. That's definitely less than 60. I'm just gonna click it. And that should be the game. Alright, well, good game to my opponent. Yep. And we'll be back with another one. Alright, we're back, and my opponent has an interesting looking Genesect team. So that means Ho is a great lead. They usually love to lead with their Genesect and just U-turn out. We're also pretty good against Sacion, Necrozma. Not terrible against Eternatus. I kind of wish I had Thunder Wave on this Ho-Oh. Yeah, I really do. But yeah, we'll just lead Ho-Oh and go from there. Don't see Genesect around too much. But this is fine. I'm just gonna click Sacred Fire. Oh my. Stupid freaking Rock Blast Necrozma. Oh, Life Orb Rock Blast Necrozma. Interesting. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm gonna go into this and click Knockoff on the Yveltal. That's really annoying. That is just such a weird set. Yeah, sometimes weird sets are weird. What are you doing? Are they not switching? Didn't switch. Okay, well I took off its Life Orb, so it probably can't kill me. Dragon Dances now. Don't ask me why. I'm just gonna click Earth Power. This might kill. Yep, that killed. What the heck is this? Yeah, so we're just getting wrecked here because this thing makes no sense. I'm just gonna click Spatial Surf. See if they have a Psychic type move. Why would you stay down? I don't know. We now know how this guy plays. He's very aggressive. So we're just gonna keep that in mind, hopefully. And also, this guy's slow. Yep. Click Surf. Genesect's gonna be a problem now, because Rock Blast freaking Necrozma. Hopefully my opponent just times out here. I'm gonna go into Yveltal. Might think I'm Scarf. I don't think they did Trick right here. Now I'm gonna click Foul Play on what I expect to be the Zacian. Yep, that's gonna take 1,000,000. Or 53. It's close enough to 1,000,000. Necrozma comes in here. We take that player off like it is nothing. I'm gonna click Thunder Wave because we're really in the back here. I don't know why this didn't come out before. But now into Xerneas. Again, they don't have great Moonblast switch-ins. So I'm just gonna spam Moonblast. Like Zacian's at 47%. And Genesect is Genesect. Eternatus comes in, which makes me think they have what's it called? The poison move. You wouldn't switch in a Xerneas unless you had a poison move, right? The world doesn't make any sense to me anymore. Why would you switch in an Eternatus to go for Flamethrower? This guy is just weird. I should maybe just start staying in. Oh, gets a crit. Well deserved. Great. Now this stupid Genesect is in. I guess we go Necrozma, and I'm gonna threaten to, again, Thunderwave this. I'm gonna click Stealth Rocks here. I wish I didn't have to rest there, but I did. Stop going for knockoff. This thing is so annoying. Alright, hopefully we get some non-rest Sleep Talks. So this Eternatus looks like it's completely walled. Of course, really, what else are you gonna expect? I expect a U-turn here, but I don't know, that's a ballsy play. Yep. Really awesome that we've gotten so lucky this game. You know, that my opponent has weird sets. But, you know, get rewarded for weird sets. As we continue to click rest, get rest on Sleep Talk, I swear I get that 95% of the time. Especially when I need something else. Go. Alright, Yveltal is back. Again, we have another chance to get Moonblast. Get Moonblast. Get something. Thank you, Lord. I think I'm gonna go into Necrozma here. My opponent goes for Flamethrower that does about negative damage. I'm gonna click Moonlight. These Stealth Rocks are doing great. We might pull this out after all. I thought about going something other than this. Like, I made this. Yeah, now my opponent is annoyed. We're just gonna click Moonblast here. It should take out the Genesect. This Eternatus can't do anything, and yeah, we just take out the Yveltal. Not sure what my opponent does here, so we're base. Do we speed tie this thing? Yeah, we speed tie the Genesect. Okay, this thing went for Flamethrower. And continues to go for Flamethrower. Wait, is that Scarfed? I'm mega confused. Why is that faster than me? Oh no, I lost my Scarf, right. Of course. Okay. Yeah, so I think we just click Foul Play here and pick up a kill. Like I said, this should go down. Genesect comes in here, probably goes for U-turn, I'd imagine. I think we just sack Xerneas here. Yeah. I mean, it could go for something else, but that's fine, alright. We still switch into Astral Barrage. Just gonna click Moonblast here, yeah. So, yeah, this thing can't do... I don't think this thing can take me out from that range. In Foul Play, we'll definitely take out the Genesect or this. Yep, bye Genesect. Attack boost and everything. And I think this Calyrex is choice. So, we pulled it out. This was an annoying game. But yeah. Better good sets than weird sets. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm glad Landorus put in some work, especially against that stall team. Sort of would have 5-0'd, or we would have knocked out about 5 of their mons if my opponent had it forfeited. And that's all. Of course, as always, the team will be in the description, as well as the music. And if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. If you didn't, please tell me why. I know my microphone stinks. I know. But yeah, I hope everyone's safe in this COVID epidemic. And I'll see you in the next one.